Good morning, organization. Today we have a Forgotten Vehicles episode on the Sea Hurricane Mark 1B. This is another one that really baffles me. I mean, not that we've done many in the series so far that have baffled me, but this one definitely has. Now, the cousin that it does have, the 1C, also has the same number of games played as this vehicle, and that is none, at least according to Thunderskill. Now, I know Thunderskill is not the most accurate, but it's what I'm having to work with because it's the only real way to see how many vehicles have been played in a month. And the Sea Hurricane Mark 1B and the Sea have both been played 0 times. And, well, I find that kind of sad, especially for the 1B. And, well, as you can see in the gameplay, this thing is an absolute beast. And, well, I really see no reason why people don't fly this thing, because it's a lower BR than the Hurricane 1, the late model, which we have here. Is it here? It's here. I don't know why they have the 4 and then the 2 and then the 1 there. I don't know why that makes sense, but according to Gaijin it does. The Hurricane Mark 1 late is 2.3 and has to fight more stiffer competition. This one is 2.0, and I don't see why people don't fly it, because I know it's in the naval line where you've got shit like the Nimrods, you've got the Sea Gladiator, which is pretty fun, and then you've got this part of shit. But the naval line, well, the Fleet Air Arm line has pretty decent vehicles to choose from. Obviously, this line should be a lot longer, just saying, Gaijin. There should be stuff like the Skewer and the... Oh, what is it? We should have the Spearfish and just stuff like that, just filled in here. But I can understand why people may not want to do it, because obviously you have the Reserve Furies, you have the Nimrod, and then you have to go for the Nimrod Mark II, then the Sea Gladiator, and then you get your hands on a Hurricane. And I can perfectly understand why people skip this thing. But should they skip it? Definitely not. This thing absolutely claps some cheeks, and, well, yeah. Originally this thing wasn't going to be in the series, but I took a look when Harry was doing his in the Boneyard looking, and I decided to join in the brigade, and then I spotted this thing with no games played, and I was like, well, this thing's a great little plane, why is it not being played? So I decided to take it out, and what a match we had. We run into one of Rainey's guys, well, I say we, it's just me in this gameplay, and, well, we do have a little bit of a tussle, but flak damages my water system, so I kind of had to rush things. My aim in the opening part wasn't great, neither was my situational awareness, but to be honest, I'm playing at low tier. I kind of want to take it easy on them if I can, but as you can see, there's one point in the gameplay where that mindset just clicked off immediately, because there was a Chaika seal clubbing, and I'm sorry, if you're seal clubbing at a Chaika, I'm going to kick your ass, and that's exactly what I do. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the Sea Hurricane Mark 1B. I'll now hand you over to the gameplay where it's just me, and I will see you all on the next one. One of Rainey's squad plus a I-15. Alright, let's have some fun. Is he really firing at that distance? Oh no, it's the Act 4 trying to play fighter. That'll be a nice crit. I know you're there, buddy, but I'm not honestly worried about you. There goes the crit on him. Yak 4 is buggering off. Water's damaged, but that's okay. Because we got the entire freaking fighter squad on our ass. But I crit the I-15, I crit the P-26, and I crit the I-16. I know the Hurricane can take this, so let's do it. Oh. This isn't exactly my most skilled flying, but remember, I'm fighting, like, players who are relatively new. I don't want to go too harsh on them. Look how awkward the rudder is on the Hurricane. It's been ages since I played a Hurricane. Hello, Mr. P26. I'm terribly sorry, buddy. Oh, that's just mean, Gaijin. That was only a short burst. There goes Rainy's guy. I'm going to have to head back to base because my water is absolutely boiling. Let's head home. I think we've earned it for now. I think that Jake is coming this way. That's the problem. He is. Wonderful. I really don't want to deal with a Choiker, but I don't think I have much of a choice, given that I'm not far off the runway, and, well, he has an altitude advantage. Gonna try and keep the climb slight, just so I can keep my speed. And the Yak 4 from earlier, who wanted to play fighter mode, is coming back as well. Yes, mate, you can. A lot of people, for some reason, don't think you can. Just put it down on the floats and it will. Yeah, I'm sorry, when you start pulling shit like that, that's when my aim, like, I don't care at this point. You're getting shredded. Mr. Yak 4, you scratched my paintwork earlier, which annoyed me. I said I was going to be nice, but you scratched my paint. There you go, have some of that, son. Got a lot more to do, though. Still another 3 guys. Let the engine cool off a bit, just because even on cold maps this thing boils. I don't know why. It's a Hurricane, it shouldn't. Oh. It's a P26. Alright. So, looks like it's just 2 left. It's just Mr. God, look at all the flak. Alright, I'm sorry to have to do this to you, buddy, but I want my ace. I'm sorry, mate. You had a 4-man squad. You had... I mean, you're in the best pea shooter. But that ain't helping you against a Hurricane. There's the ace. Now the question is, where's the last guy? Let's pop an order. I've got plenty of them. It's the TBD, okay. Well, whilst we're waiting for him, I'm going to climb for these bots, because these are a mission objective, and we kind of need tickets. I'm not going to go after the tanks, because I can't exactly kill a tank with British 7.7. Oh, but Joe, it's 303. Yeah, I know it's 303, but I do it just to annoy people that actually care about that stuff, because to summarize for those who are new around here, basically about a year and a half ago, there was one guy who was moaning at me in the comment section of my Havoc review, and he basically accused me of not knowing history because I said 7.7, which is what is told in game, as you can see here. And apparently I didn't know history because I refused to call it 303 in that video because, well... yeah, I just didn't because, well, number one, it might confuse some viewers when they see 303 being said and 7.7 on the screen, and I'd rather not deal with the comments. And 2, I could give any less of a shit because they're exactly the same fucking caliber. Hello. I don't want to use all my ammo on these bots. I need to save some for the TBD. Okay. Well, at least it's not Steve Jackson, who made the Munchkin game. If you've not played Munchkin, by the way, very nice board game. Highly recommend it. So he is starting to go into the flak batteries now, which is concerning, but the Hurricane can take it. I know it can. It's a tough old bird, this thing is. It's one of my favourite fighters of all time. It's the unloved true workhorse of the Battle of Britain. What is he? That's a steep climb angle and a half. Come here, buddy. I'm sorry. I have no words. I don't even know what to say to that. But there we go. That's kill number 6. Because obviously I don't include the bots. Only the KD warriors include the bots. Ow. See, this is why I don't come down here in a hurricane. But there we go. At least the guy didn't camp. That I have to say. There we go. Last man standing. Terror of the sky. I mean, what more could you want out of a hurricane? Really don't understand why this thing has 0 matches played. But, hell, it's fun, so why not give it a try?